What's up? I've always been a casual fan of Lupe Fiasco. I always checked out his singles and liked him over the years, but never been compelled to listen to a full album. But this time when he dropped Drogas Wave, I started hearing a lot of good things about it. And Dead End Hip Hop guys I respect on YouTube, they really loved it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. So listen to the whole thing. It really is a masterpiece. It's amazing. The lyricism is incredible, and the storytelling. Part of the album, the start of it, focuses on the slave trade, and that some slaves that were crossing the transatlantic slave ships. The boat sank, and they went underwater, and they survived underwater by breathing, and it's quite incredible. And then also another part of the album focuses on stories of people who something tragic happened to them, like the boy who was drowned in the Mediterranean a few years ago, and then it talks about their life as if they survived and they saved themselves. So there's just some incredible songs on here. I think this album's going to go down in history as really amazing. So there hasn't been a video for any of the songs yet, and this is not a typical video. It doesn't look like, I think it says it's just a one-take performance of the song Mural Jr. So interested to see what this looks like. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I say, holy assumption of man into the heaven sphere. Many mansions with champions within his 7 tiers. Evangelists reimagine every 11 years, Paul.
Oh, looks like it's going to be a cappella. Well, so far at least.
Also applause evolved to what was never here. Born to death, born to die. Form the flesh, form the eyes. A veritable storm of wind forms swarms, the sky's marital norms unperformed, but the pawn survives. In the dorms of the scorn, they keep warm supplies. Going to lose the use of tooth, horn, and thigh. Father standing up.
The one thing about Lupe is his lyrics are kind of coded, like they're not direct. Kind of like, reminds me of De La Soul, who always kind of spoke in metaphor, and they never really, you never knew exactly what they were saying. It was open to interpretation. So Lupe is very similar to that, which some people, I can see how some people don't like that because they prefer to have it spelled out for them, and other people really find the art in it. I'm sort of in between, but I really appreciate what he does with his skill.
I was landing to one hand, one man band jamming in tandem. He who power naps and plans gathering ransoms, and maps man's laps in a hand louder than absinthe. Got a ton of traffic and ramblings, and handing out amazing handmade maps in the labyrinth. Out the back of the wagon, out the back of the madam, out the back of the magnum, and out the trap of enchantment.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. This is all in one take. I didn't expect it to be a cappella. So yeah, I'm just just adjusting to the fact that there's no beat.
But leprechaun with the megaphone, Mega Man desert zone, run marathons with sweaters on. I was so simple but hot, in a place where it's so simple but not. Closed temples and old little forgots, and roll hole chisels, cripples who won't miss us a lot. The old holes that they won't give you a shot, but you can get the whole pistol, it's gonna hit you a lot. These are real words from a savage mind. Unmaximized man on the average climb, who don't deserve the whole truth and only half your time.
Unmaximized man on a savage climb. That's very interesting. That you haven't realized your potential, but as you go up in the world, that that you become self-realized, and you do understand that potential.
Fit the life of a whole booth and only half a line.
Fit the life of a whole booth and only half a line. So he's saying that the vocal booth, that some rappers spend their whole career, or the whole career of the vocal booth, so rapper after rapper after rapper, and he beats that in one line. So that's strong.
In the future life, I don't even have to rhyme. We'll get the entire Armageddon with only half the signs. just yields and railroads, and lush fields with bell tolls. Couple huddles of the unskilled but well told. It's unreal how off one deal to sell souls.
It's unreal how off one deal to sell souls. Yeah, a lot of rappers do that, you know, that they sell the soul for the money. And, you know, Lupe, he was on Atlantic, and now I think he's independent. So obviously he hasn't sold his soul, and he's doing what he loves.
Then he got him by the dozen. Medunia Legadas was got him by the oven. Like how the moonshiners was got him by the cousin. He got him by the bottom and he about to stick his tongue in. Such an unsettling scene. An obscene setting for the unheaded and the queens. The architecture is something you've never seen. Green clean. As 3 words at the same time. And kill 3 birds with the same nothing. I want each and every hand with the same bluffing. Answers each and every man with the same question.
I wonder if that is a random person in the background, or if they're part of it.
What is it? But you still want to know, but I already did it. I'm ball-handed, the physics is all. But it's already specific. If you're doing what's already done, it means it's already terrific. That's not the man of poetic, just to acknowledge that. As an extra exhibit, it's already within it. The gallery is like the wall space, so I made a gallery of galleries made of all space.
I made a gallery of galleries made of all space. Yeah, like just try to visualize that. You know, it really is art. What he's doing with the lyrics, and it's on another level. You know, so it's too bad that it's not getting the attention that it deserves. Because a lot of people, like I said, I haven't delved into all his albums, but I've seen a lot of talk about this one, and a lot of people saying that it's his best work ever. So. I wouldn't be surprised, because it really is incredible.
If it was more small, it'd be Moore's Law.
If it would be more small, it would be Moore's Law, which Moore's Law is the computer law, which I think that everything doubles in computing power every few years, or that's don't quote me exactly, but I know something to do with that is Moore's Law.
From the land of the pole of Warsaw. From the hand of a pro to a horn jaw, and make a stand at the store to the snow thaw. I went from paper boy to editor, for throwing honest poetic.
Went from paper boy to editor. Yeah, that's the come up.
The arms of Federer, on the porch of the steps of
the arms of Federer, the tennis champ.
The farmhouses of settlers, one of several sets who become charmed predators. We who measure the measuring tools of measurers. We who pleasure the pleasure tools of pleasurers. We who lecture at treasure schools of lecturers. We who question the treasure rules of leverages. Born and dead, born and die. More correct and more than lies. In a war where your performance score is your salary, it's like fantasies combating you.
Well, your performance score is your salary, you know, which is that's a lot of people's lives, you know, and it's also, well, hip-hop should be like that, and but it's not always, you know, it's not a meritocracy.
More talented. Hold up.
Nice, it really is one take, train going over top.
I'm just trying to restore sanity. Sigmund Freud, boiling water, your vanity. To instill what kills krill, destroys manatees, still deals to build factories. What looks ruined center to enter reveals Maccabee. So never just trust off guts, but what's actually it, unless it's Quaaludes. Now we're back to...
Don't just trust your gut, but, you know, deal with what's actually going on. You know, every line here could be dissected. You know, it would take hours to do it. I'd have to pause after every line. Like, it's that kind of dense lyricism. So, yeah, you know, probably would be good to go through Rap Genius. This is the kind of song that Rap Genius was made for, you know, to dissect the meaning behind everything.
pillars of salt. I will come back peeling potatoes. And hindsight made me attack killing tomatoes. Season shows carrying plenty payloads. And that's another strata, but I was making sense. Then cop out took the highway, and I was making chips, and I behaved right a kid. And I was breaking bricks, and finally taking 5, even taking 6. It's rehabilitation. I've been taking trips, don't ruin as God said. I'm gonna make a dent, Harley, but I'm still Harvey. Hope this making sense. Devil tooting his own horn. And come and take a sniff in the streets. You gotta fight, get punished, take risks. Make that change for your team. Gotta have New Jersey.
Get punished for taking whips. You know, like, I think that's a slavery illusion, and also whips, the cars.
Drive the stomach for taking whips. I'm just trying to redeem. With this handful of bars, don't beat me for coming clean. To unify.
With this handful of bars, don't beat me for coming clean. You know, bars soap, and bars lyrics.
Hooks if you know what to come and sing, or bust in while I'm asleep. Nightmares becoming drinks. Samurais rather die from another sword. This is 1985, meet the hoverboard.
This is 1985, meet the hoverboard. You know, 1985, I think was back when Back to the Future came out, and it had a hoverboard in it. So I think he's talking about that, and then also, this is 1985, meet the hoverboard, which is the future now. These hoverboards, you know, that people are you know, were the big craze last year. So yeah, dope line after dope line here.
Johnson Potato, just underscore, think deep, and don't let it fry your motherboards.
Think deep, but don't let it fry your motherboard. So as if your brain is the motherboard, like we're like a computer.
Now the paint's plural. This is Junior's mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. You know, like incredible. And yeah, I was thrown off at first that there was no beat, because I think the album is really long, but I've heard that song on the album, and it has music. So yeah, I thought the beat was gonna drop, but it was cool to dissect it all a cappella, and it was just amazingly done. So I can't rate the beat, obviously, but lyrics, you know, I would give it. Well, I think Black Thought's freestyle this year was a 10, right? So I'm trying to rate everything in comparison to that, and I think Black Thought was better because, like I say, he's the meaning of his stuff is more direct, which doesn't mean that it's better, but I think it just relates to more people. So, but I would give this a 9.5, and you know, I think that Lupe could write a book explaining these lyrics. It would be very interesting to see him break it down himself, because, you know, I know I haven't done you know, half the job that he could do, obviously being the author, but open to interpretation. All these lyrics are, which, you know, it's the part of great art, right, where you can take it how what it means to you, and it doesn't really matter what the artist thought a lot of times. So anyways, I would give it a 9.5 overall. It's beautiful track, and I enjoyed the video a lot. I hope that the album Drogas Wave gets more attention. I think if you haven't listened to it, please do yourself a favor and check it out. So thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Till next time.